everybody, this is Zeno, and welcome to the Dynamite Prep World. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the S30R Baton 3 from Olight. This is the third generation of the S30R Baton, and of course, the flagship of the Baton series, which if you are into EDC carry, flashlights, the Olight Baton series, I'm sure you've been introduced to it at some point in time and at some level because it is very ubiquitous, very popular, and the S30R is the flagship of the Baton series. Great for EDC and general use. We'll take a little bit closer look at the uses and features of the light in this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the S30R Baton 3. This is a 1050 lumen flashlight, so quite bright. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. A little bit. Read me. Sure, why not? First up, we have our lanyard, which will come with every Olight. Let's go ahead and take this out. There we go. Back here we have our owner's manual and also our cable for recharging. Here is our actual flashlight. Very cool. First look right there. And down here we have a very cool feature of the flashlight, which is our charging dock. So this is the USB desktop charging dock is what that is. Awesome. So that is everything that comes in your package right there. So let's go ahead and clear away some of the clutter. The S30R does not disappoint. Tons of features in a rechargeable system. That is what the R in the S30R stands for. Let's go ahead and prepare the battery by taking our little... So this guy takes a rechargeable 18650 battery. That is a 3500 milliamp battery from Olight. The battery is included with this flashlight. That is not true of all flashlights. It's not true of all Olights. But it is true of this light. So let's run down some of the features really quick. We have a anodized aluminum frame construction. Again, we have that 18650 rechargeable battery at 3500 milliamps. It's a 1050 lumen on this guy. It's a hardened glass lens with a smooth reflector in there, if you can see that very closely there. So there you go, nice smooth reflector that you can see in there. So that is great for your medium and close range operation for a light, especially for an EDC light. This is part of the S series from Olight, as all Batons are, and this is marked for EDC and general use. The MSRP on this guy is $79.95. In my opinion, it is feature-packed at that price point. So first of all, let's talk about one of the most unique features with this flashlight, and that of course is the charging dock. This is kind of the elephant in the kitchen with this guy. Let's go ahead and plug this in real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to use my, my own cable there to demonstrate this. So as you can see on the back of the flashlight here, there is a metal ring and then a metal button in the middle, and this is your positive and negative contact points for recharging the battery. This is also magnetized, so all you have to do is flip it upside down and place it in the dock. You can see the light turns red, and that means we are charging. As an EDC and general use flashlight, the charging dock makes it easy to place this on a nightstand or on your counter. So when you get home from work, you get home at the end of your day, you can just walk over, take your flashlight out, stick it on the dock, and go ahead and just recharge that so it's ready for you the next morning. This is a very user-friendly interface to have. Always make sure that your battery is fully charged and that your flashlight is ready to go. And of course, you can plug this into a wall wart like I have here, or you can plug this with the included cable into a computer or laptop or whatever you want to get your power from. All right, so we'll go ahead and remove that from the dock. Alrighty, so let's run through our different modes and we'll take a look at the different lumen values and run times that this flashlight can produce. So if we just run through the modes here, we're just going to press the button and turn the flashlight on. I'm going to cycle it by just holding the button down from a second to go to the lowest light setting so you can see it there. This is actually level 4, which is 12 lumens, and our runtime on this guy is 130 hours. If I hold it down and for a brief second, again, we'll cycle up to level 3. This is 120 lumen. Runtime on this guy is 15 hours. If I hold it down, we'll cycle all the way up to our brightest setting via this mode, and that is level 2 at 500 lumens, and our runtime on this guy is 3 hours 30 minutes. Okay, and if I press it and hold it down again, we'll go back down to that 12 lumen. So those are the 3 modes that you can access by simply turning on the flashlight and cycling through a couple of the modes. But there are more modes than this, so we'll take a look at those. So the first thing that we can do is we can press the button and hold it down for a brief moment, and you can see, I don't know if you noticed that, but it did turn on. This is a very, very low mode. Your camera won't even pick this up because my recording lights are too bright. But as you can see, it is on. And it's a very, very, very low, what we call a moonlight mode. And this is a 0.5 lumen mode. This is level 5 technically. And the runtime on this is 100 days. So this is really great if you are at night and you need to search around in a bag or read a map or something like that. You're not going to give away your position or blow out your night vision or something like that. It's a very, very low level light that you can use at night. So for the next mode, I'm going to double click on the side switch, and that is going to give us direct access to the turbo mode. The turbo mode is level 1. This is the 1050 lumen mode. Our runtime on this is 3 hours and 20 minutes of runtime. However, this mode is subject to the thermal management program, which basically means after 2 minutes, this will step down to 500 lumens. So, and after a certain amount of time, it will turn off too. But in order to protect the flashlight itself, after the turbo mode is on for 2 minutes, it will step down. So that helps protect the flashlight. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. And of course, our technically 6th mode that we're going into now is going to be our strobe, and just like any Olight, that is accessed by a triple click. So there you go. Okay, so just a really quick review there. A single click will get us into the standard operating modes with a couple of different brightness features. A momentary push of the side switch will get us into the moonlight mode, the 0.5 lumen mode. A double click will get us direct access to the turbo mode, which is 1050. And a triple click will get us into the strobe mode. So a couple of the other features that come on this flashlight is the timer function. So you can press the button and enter into the timer mode, and that will, there's actually 2 different ones. There's a 9-minute and a 3-minute, and basically what that means is after that preset time, the flashlight will automatically turn itself off. So if you need that feature. And the other feature that this flashlight has is it also has a lockout feature. So you can actually lock the button out so it won't function by just pressing the button. Now if you hold the button down, you can unlock it. And of course all those are displayed for you in the owner's manual. I really like that mode, especially if you're the type of person that's going to carry this flashlight in an EDC bag or something as a backup flashlight, or if you're the type of person that might travel a lot and you're going to stick this flashlight in a carry-on luggage or checked luggage. It's a good idea to lock that button out before you put it in a bag. So that prevents something from being able to hit the button and turn the flashlight on and potentially wasting your battery. So you wouldn't want that. So if you're traveling with it or you're putting it in a bag or anything like that, it's a good idea to go ahead and lock that guy out. So our spec length on this is 114 millimeters, head diameter is 25.3, and our body diameter is 21.5. Our spec weight is at 110 grams. Let's go ahead and check that. Alrighty. I always like double checking spec weight. So there we go. We'll go ahead and tear that out. We're in ounces here, so let's get over to grams. And we are at 109. So we're right there. We're 1 gram lighter than spec. I guess that's a bonus, eh? So there you go. Good to go there. All right, so the last thing I'm going to talk about here is the LED itself. That little LED in there. We're going to talk about that for a brief moment. That is the Cree XML2 LED. That is the highest performing commercially available single diode LED that Cree provides. It is 20% brighter than its predecessor, the XML. It is a unique combination of high efficiency and high lumen output. Its max output is 1052, so we're right there at 1050 with this flashlight. Very cool. I'm a huge fan of Cree LEDs. For those of you that don't know this, Cree LED doesn't just let anybody advertise their name in their flashlights. You have to pass, if you're a flashlight manufacturer, you have to pass certain standards in order to spec a Cree LED and advertise that you use a Cree LED in your flashlight. If you don't live up to their standards for performance and quality, you cannot use their LEDs, and at the very minimum, you cannot advertise that you use their LEDs. Cree is very particular about the type of quality that they allow their LEDs to be put in. So you know that if a flashlight company is advertising that they use a Cree LED, you know that they've passed those requirements. Cree takes their brand name very, very seriously. And the last thing they want is some crappy flashlight company ruining their name by putting out inferior product. Alrighty, so there you go, everybody. That is the S30R. Baton 3 from Olight. It is a flagship of the Baton series, a favorite among EDC and general flashlight enthusiasts across the land. We all know Baton, we all love it, and this one is the best one there is out there. Tons of great features, an awesome recharging system that they use on this one, and really all the features you would need. It certainly begins to border on the edge of being an excellent EDC flashlight as well as a good tactical flashlight. There are a few features missing to make this a true tactical flashlight, but we're starting to knock on that door. It's certainly, for the price at $79.95, with all the features and the recharging system that is featured in this flashlight, it is certainly a good bang for your buck. So go out there and check it out, the S30R Baton 3. It's a great flashlight. You won't regret this one.